Hi everybody, in this video we're going to look at part 3 of environment design. So if you haven't seen my videos previously, part 1 and 2, I recommend you start with those first. So in part 2 we looked at just making a smaller round brush and adding a few more details to the shapes that what we already made here. And now it's time to choose the one that works best for you to add that custom shape. So I'm looking for one that has kind of a good amount of the lightest shade, because we're going to match that shape up to this level of depth here. So it's probably going to be either this one or number 3. I'll take a look at maybe I'll do the top one. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in here, and I have some shape evolutions that we've worked on. I'm going to choose the one I want, and I'm going to take it in. So I'm going to grab my move tool here, and just being sure that all of these are on a separate layer, just merge them down with Command E, and it is. So I'm just going to drag it over to this tab and then bring it here and drop it. Alright, so I'm going to Command T and I'm going to scale this up, and what I'm looking to do is try to fit it here. Okay. Right here. I'll press return. Alright, let me zoom in, and we need to match it up to be this tone, this shade of gray. So Command U will bring up your hue saturation, or Control U if you're on a PC, and I'm going to move the lightness up to the number that matches perfectly, which happens to be 84 for me. Okay, and you can see now it has matched itself to the background color. Now we have a piece that maybe sticks off and didn't really fit as well. I could take an eraser and I could just knock that out. Recommend a smaller eraser, or maybe a hard-edged eraser, so hardness to 100 here, and we could do that. Okay, so now I'm going to add another shape. I could grab the same one. I can try a different one if I like. Maybe I'll do this and I'll drag it over and drop it. Now this one, I think maybe I'll swing over this direction and maybe it'll be there. And Command U, I'm going to lighten this up to 84. Okay. Next, let's do another one. Maybe I'll take this guy in again here, drag it in and drop it. I will Command T and scale this up, and maybe I want it to match this. Command U, I'm going to match it up to that next level of shade of gray here, right there. But it is overlapping this, and we want to be careful because it doesn't make visual sense. It doesn't look like it's setting behind this one anymore. So I could just lower the opacity just slightly, just so I can see what I'm looking at here. And I'm going to take a magic wand, and on my painting layer I'm going to just select this. I will bring back the shape to 100% opacity, and beyond that layer and press delete. Okay, and delete there. Okay, perfect. So on that painting layer, which I have all that stuff, I'm just going to press delete because it had, I'll leave that. And that's some paint that I wanted to kind of reveal the shape instead of having the paint. Okay, so we're looking good. I'm going to take one more of these. I'm going to scale this down real good here, and we're going to have maybe something on the side over here, just to kind of give that horizon line a little bit more interest. So we kind of see some big cityscape here. Okay, I can also take in a new shape, and let me see, maybe do I have another one? take a look at this one. I'm going to bring this one in, and I'm going to Command T. I'm going to make this really big. And I'm thinking maybe put it over here. And not really liking that much, so I'm going to take it off. Maybe I'll take this one in again. Okay. And I could match it or keep it black. Kind of frames it a bit. Alright. And I'll keep this rock alone. Alright, so now you can see how I've added my custom shapes, and we'll stop here so I keep these videos short, and then be on the lookout for my part 4 video, which will be adding some more depth in these regions here and adding some lights and shadows. Okay, good luck and give this a try.